Have any of you ever felt socially awkward talking to people? Maybe you were nervous, or perhaps it was because you had bad cross-cultural communication. According to Cambridge Dictionary, CCC, also known as cross-cultural communication, is a field of study that looks at how people from differing cultures and nationalities interact and communicate in similar and different ways among themselves. As today's world population increases rapidly, it has also become easier and more common to meet and socialize from people in different countries and cultures. From international schools like us to business workplaces, people interact with individuals of different cultures. But how does interacting with people of different cultures and getting in touch with cross-cultural communication improve our social skills? To explain this, I will first give some examples of cultural differences. A cultural difference, as defined by Cambridge Dictionary, means the cultural variety that exists in a world, a society, or institution. My first example is that nodding your head can mean yes in countries like America, Taiwan, Canada, and many more. While in countries like Turkey, Bulgaria, Albania, and Sicily, nodding your head indicates a no to the other individual. Another example is business greetings around the world. In some countries, people just shake their hands and nod their heads at each other as they hi. But in Japan, people bow at each other and hold out their business cards with both of their hands, being more formal. My third example is that when you are showing a presentation in a new product for a company. Studies by Gil Atkinson, a professional in the topic of cultural diversity, has shown that in the US, employees, when presenting a new product to their boss, like to focus more on the potential benefits of the product. While in places like India and China, employees like to focus more on how their past achievements can make them reliable in making the new product. For me, myself, I go to an international school that are mixed by a lot of different backgrounds. And I've learned that when you talk to people from different cultures, you will need to interact with them in different ways. When you're interacting with people with different personalities, backgrounds, cultures, and worldviews, you need to change your way of interaction so that the flow of the conversation cannot be that awkward. You might think that this isn't really important to us when we won't use it much in life. Or maybe you still think that isn't going to benefit you at all. To defend my claim, I will explain and give some examples of the benefits for you and your social skills after being able to master cross-cultural communication. 1. People learn more about themselves and others. In talking or interacting, people are exposed to facts that they don't carefully examine and learn about every day in life. From their own worldviews to cultures, cross-cultural communication helps people learn more about themselves through learning about others. 2. Breaks down barriers. By barrier, I mean things like stereotypes, assumptions, and preconceptions about other cultures, environments, and even people. Using cross-cultural communication, you will be required to talk and interact with others, and you will eventually find out if your assumption was correct or false. 3. Helps listening skills. When people are with others, they try to let them repeat what they said again. This helps people improve their listening skills with what they actually need to listen to in a conversation and being able to break down information instantly. According to David Rock, which is the co-founder of Neuro Leadership Institute and the author of Your Brain at Work, it is said that by gradually becoming a better listener, we also become better communicators in our society. 4. Diverse teams and groups are more productive and have better performance. Working on a diverse team produces better performance precisely because it's harder. This quote was written in a Harvard Business Review article by Heidi Grant and Jackie Gray. They also mentioned that the range of working methods and the experience in a work group can boost a team's problem-solving skills and thinking. In fact, studies have shown that people with cultural diversity are both happier and more productive in working. When working in your typical groups or your own choice can seem easier, it can easily cause arguments and disagreements. Working with individuals of different cultures can boost your performance and have a type of healthy competition in your group. Overall, cross-cultural communication will not only benefit you in many different ways, it will also help you mature and grow in our everyday life. Cross-cultural communication is gradually becoming common in our world, and it will become an important section of our lives. This is why it's important to understand that cross-cultural communication can improve our social skills. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.